Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about a thing called like terms. Like terms are exactly what it sounds like. They're two things that are the exact same. Around me, I have a whole bunch of different things. We have some stingrays, we have a dolphin, we have some fish, some jellyfish. These are all different things. If I was to describe what I can see behind me, I could say I have one small fish, one stingray, and one big fish. I wouldn't combine them together into one sentence and say, I have 3 big fish, stingray, little fish. You would say, I have one small fish, one stingray, and one big fish. So when we're talking about these things, we keep them separate. In maths, we have to do that as well. We have to keep our terms that are not the same separate. So if I have something If I represent something in maths, we like to use a letter instead of writing the really long word. If I have one small fish, and we can just use the letter F, I would write we have one F, and then if I had another fish, I would write plus 1F. Now, all up, I have 2 fish. So we would write this equals 2 fish, 2F. So we can combine these things together because they are the same. Now, I have a stingray going around, and I also have a dolphin. So if I was to use S and D, D for dolphin and S for stingray, I would write 1 D plus 1 S. So I have 1 dolphin and 1 stingray. However, I can't combine this into 2 stingray dolphins. It would be still the same. I have 1 dolphin and 1 stingray. So this would stay the same. Let's head over to the presentation room where we can have a look at a few more examples which use numbers and some powers. Now that I've dried off, let's have a look at some questions that you might come across while answering questions related to like terms. The first example we have is 6 plus C plus 7. When you're looking for like terms, you need to look at the letters, the pronumerals, and see which letters have the same pronumerals. Now this first one is a bit of a trick question. We have a 6, we have a C, and we have a 7. 6 and 7 are both like terms because they don't have a pronumeral, so they are the same. We can add these together. 6 plus 7 is 13, and then we have C. So this equals 13 plus C. We don't do any more because 13 and C are completely different things. It'd be like mushing my dolphin and my stingray together. We can't do that. They're both individual things. Let's have a look at our second example. We have 2A plus 3B plus 5a. Which ones have the same pronumerals? Well, the first one and the last one, they both have an a. So we have 2a plus 5a. One way you might like to think about this is I have 2 apples, and I have 5 more apples, so all up I have 7 apples. So you would write 7a, exactly as you would say it, 7 apples. So we put the number first. And we have a 3b left over, plus 3b. Our third example, we have something with a power in it. A something with a power, an a squared, is very different to an a. If I was to draw this a, it might just be a dot, because it is to the power of 1. This a squared, however, is a square, because it's a squared. This is actually quite different to this one. So what have we got in this question? What's the same? What are the like terms? We have an a, we have an a squared, then we have a 3a. We're going to combine a and 3a together. Now here we have 1a. We don't have to write the 1. Normally we just save time by not writing it, but you can see that we have 1a here. We have 1a plus 3a, which is 4a. And then we have plus a squared, plus 2a squared. So in a way, this is saying we have 4 dots and 2 squares. Again, they're completely different things, so look for the thing with the same letters, the same pronumerals. And if you're ever unsure, just say it out loud. Did you say the same thing twice? Then they're probably like terms. If you said something different, then they're probably not like terms. Our last one. We have 2ab plus 5ab squared plus ab. So which two terms did I say the same thing? Well, I said ab and ab. So we're going to add those two together, and then we're going to write what's left over. So 2ab plus ab is 3ab. And ab squared is completely different to ab, so we're going to write that separately. So when we are dealing with like terms, that's when we are adding and subtracting our pronumerals that are the same. If they're different things, then they need to be separate. We can't count them all in the one group because they're different. So good luck with the questions, and I'll see you in the next video.